Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today to celebrate the graduation of the Daniel J. Epstein Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering, Distinguished Class of 2020. I'm Ellis Mang, Vice Dean for Technology, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship, and I'm delighted to be your host today. This is a historic and unprecedented event. Historic because we're celebrating your achievements on the 115th anniversary of our engineering school, which was founded in 1905. Unprecedented because, well, clearly, we've never been forced to hold a graduation ceremony over Zoom because of a pandemic. Putting our current situation aside, your journey has truly been extraordinary. And the time that you've spent at USC Viterbi, you have intellectually and academically stretched yourselves as never before, including, I imagine, the occasional sleepless night spent in a lab or a library. As we gather here today, know that it was all worth it. You are joining the pantheon of USC Viterbi graduates whose members include Andrew Viterbi, the namesake of our school, the Viterbi algorithm and co-founder of tech giant Qualcomm. Wanda Austin, former president and CEO of the Aerospace Corporation and interim president of USC. And Neil Armstrong, the first human to walk on the moon. And so many more. I cannot wait to add your names to that impressive list. For the work that you will do in academics, business, technology, science, or in any chosen field, will surely be noteworthy. Your experience, your drive, your diverse backgrounds, and your intelligence will lead you down some amazing paths. You have made all of us proud, and we can't wait to see how you change the world. And we need you more than ever to change our world for the better. I must admit, it feels odd celebrating with you remotely over a computer screen rather than in person. Obviously, this isn't how any of us envision this day. My feelings are the same, however. I cannot think of a group of students better suited to flourish and make profound contributions in these turbulent times. As engineers, you will tackle the greatest challenges of our time, ranging from making solar energy more economical to finding access to clean water for all, from reverse engineering the brain to finding a vaccine for COVID-19. So, as you prepare to do incredible things, please take a moment and reminisce about your time spent here. All of the knowledge you amassed during your years at USC Viterbi, all of the deep personal connections you made, all of your helpful mentors, all of the confidence you have gained. And don't forget to acknowledge your parents, families, and friends. None of this would have been possible without their loving support. Congratulations to every one of you. You are bound for great achievements, and you are forever Trojans. Fight on. It is my pleasure to now introduce our department's namesake, Dan Epstein. A USC Viterbi alumnus, Dan serves on the USC Board of Trustees and is a member of the USC Viterbi Board of Counselors. In 2002, he graciously endowed the Daniel J. Epstein Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering. Several years later, he generously supported the renovation of what is known as the Epstein Family Engineering Plaza. And that's what you see part of behind me. Recently, Dan was awarded USC's ASA VCall Alumni Achievement Award. In addition, Ernst & Young named him San Diego's Entrepreneur of the Year for the real estate industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan Epstein.
Welcome students, families, and friends. I guess it's only appropriate given our challenges that I'm wearing a USC mask. I'm Dan Epstein, and it's my distinct pleasure today to join you as we celebrate our 2020 graduates from the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering. Today comes with a lot of emotion. It's bittersweet, exciting, sad, liberating, hectic, and joyous. It's the triumphant end of your hard work, your classroom projects, your collaborative victories, and your midnight sessions. But more importantly, today is a start that will lead to unexpected places, a start that will lead to pressing challenges and thrilling solutions, a start that will lead to success and happiness, whatever path you take. I know because the time I spent at USC changed my life, the way I view the world, the way I view problems, and their resolutions, the way I view myself. USC Viterbi was instrumental in guiding me on my professional and personal journeys, providing innumerable opportunities and a sense of belonging to the engineering community and to the greater USC Viterbi family. This deep connection is very meaningful to me, and I am honored to applaud such outstanding, gifted, inquisitive, and creative Trojans. Your talents and your efforts have prepared you for excellence as you help us move forward from this phase. The knowledge, experience, and wisdom you have collected during the past 4 years will be with you forever and will stay with you no matter how things continue to change, and they will. So my challenge to you is this: be curious, be mindful, be kind, while you are seeing firsthand that everything can shift in an instant. Your passion and your commitment should never waver. You are now USC Viterbi engineers, and you are ready. Congratulations and fight on.
Thank you for joining us, Dan. Now I'd like to introduce our amazing chair, Dr. Majid Dasuki, the Dean's Professor of Industrial and Systems Engineering. Majid joined the department in 1993, rose to the ranks of professor in 2005, and has served as department chair since 2018. His primary research areas are transportation systems and supply chain logistics. As a fellow of the IISE, Majid has won a raft of awards for research and teaching excellence. They include the Transportation Science and Logistics Best Paper Prize, the Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineers Operations Research Division Excellence in Teaching Award, and the USC Associates Award in Teaching, which is the university's top teaching award. Please welcome Dr. Majid Dasuki.
Thank you, Dean Meg, and a special thanks to Mr. Dan Epstein for being a great advisor and friend to the university, school, and especially the department. Welcome to the first and hopefully last ISE virtual graduation reception. We usually hold the reception in the beautiful gerontology building courtyard, but this year we're holding it virtually around the globe and even beyond. I want to personally congratulate all the graduates for successfully crossing the finish line, with some sprinting across while others scrolling across. But no matter how you crossed, congratulations for this remarkable achievement, especially during these extraordinary times. Society now needs you more than ever. As industrial and systems engineers, we focus on continuous process improvement. We know how to efficiently manage scarce resources. We understand that capacity expansion isn't the answer to every problem. In fact, we understand that sometimes it's more important to effectively manage the existing capacity more efficiently. In other words, we can't build our way out of every problem. We've been using these skills to transform business and non-business operations since the Industrial Revolution. Imagine if we could apply these skills to today's most pressing problem. Just imagine. We would know how and where to do testing. We would be able to effectively manage the supply chain to ensure timely and safe delivery of essential goods to the most in need. When the dust finally settles, and yes, it will, you will be at the forefront at redesigning new health system and supply chain operations. Let me give you an example. Today's supply chains primarily focus on cost minimization, which sometimes leads to selecting the cheapest sole supplier. However, we now understand the pitfalls of such an approach. Future supply chains will need to consider other factors besides cost minimization, such as resiliency and redundancy, which may lead to identifying multiple suppliers. This will certainly in the short term increase costs, but the impact can be significant during the next large-scale emergency. Yes, society needs you now more than ever. Congratulations once again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this brief program. Our next speaker is Soraya Levy, winner of the Undergraduate Student of the Year Award in ISE. In addition to her exceptional academic accomplishments, Soraya has demonstrated an ongoing dedication to on-campus leadership in the field of environmental sustainability. Please welcome Soraya Levy.
Today's the day we get to celebrate our accomplishments thus far, to convene virtually and ambitiously look to the future. I'd like to take a minute to recognize those who have granted us the opportunity to research the celebratory day. None of us are solely responsible for our own personal successes. You're all here for one simple reason. Each and every one of you has contributed to shaping my classmates' characters, successes, and lives. The gift of education is perhaps one of the most influential components of these attributes, and I would like to thank all of the faculty, staff, peers, mentors, family members, and friends who have granted us this phenomenal gift of education. Beginning with our tour of the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Professor Wu's introduction to ISE class our freshman year, many of us were stunned by the efficiency and the seemingly crazy methods that the distribution center utilized in order to get our Amazon Prime packages to us in a timely fashion. Since then, we've developed a toolkit of both hard and soft skills to be able to analyze the nuances of a problem, to be able to acknowledge and engage with a wide variety of stakeholders, and lastly, and perhaps most daunting of all, to be able to recognize that no problem is as simple or straightforward as it may at first seem. The ISE professors, department, and my peers have really cultivated a beautiful breadth of education, passion, and skill, catering to our individual interests in automation, healthcare, design, the aerospace industry, policy, manufacturing, transportation, or sustainability. The diversity of thoughts and interests which the ISE program attracts has been a phenomenal asset to this education career at USC. I've loved beginning every semester walking into every ISE classroom recognizing almost all of the faces, despite how large our major is. It's been an honor to explore these areas alongside all of my graduating classmates, even if it might have been virtual for the last few months. Further, in applying a systems view or perspective to those interests, I think that we've developed a very unique and practical foundation. Moving forward, especially in light of the coronavirus, we know how interconnected so many of our global systems are. And with all of this talk about globalization and interconnectivity, it's really powerful to be emerging from USC having received an education in systems thinking, which is what we've really done. We've received an education in how to think and how to problem solve, and I think that moving forward, these will be instrumental in ensuring the livelihood of our planet's future. Thus far, we've been extremely fortunate to have been surrounded and impacted by the people who share this special occasion with us today, and those additional loved ones who are unable to make it here. Now, when we go out into the world, or perhaps continue on in this world of academia, we'll continue to be shaped by the people we meet and the places we go. This will not change for the rest of our lives. So I encourage you to forge relationships with diverse, inspiring, and mentally stimulating people. Actively seek new perspectives, variants in values, and open-mindedness, all of which will contribute to your tremendous growth and future accomplishments. Approach life with tenacity, but don't leave behind those who gave you the strength to do so. Congratulations, we did it.
Next, we have best wishes to the class of 2020 from some of our most prominent alumni. Mr. J.T. Sizemore, Managing Director of the Blackstone Group. Dr. Bill Gia, Vice President of Engineering, Facebook. Mr. Juan Perez, Chief Information and Engineering Officer, UPS. Dr. Wanda Austin, former Interim President, University of Southern California, former CEO of the Aerospace Corporation. Please welcome the alumni.
Congratulations, Viterbi Class of 2020. Building on the relationships and tools you've developed here at USC, you're poised to profoundly change the world. Along your way, remember to stay calm, stay positive, and never give up. Fight on.
Class of 2020 at USC Viterbi Engineering School. Congratulations! I'm so excited to celebrate the graduation commencement with you, although it is virtual. This year's graduation season is really abnormal. Our country is having a pandemic. Everyone's life is affected. Everything feels so painful. A college graduation is really a big deal. To celebrate, for decades, we always have professors and students together, working down the aisle, conferring of degrees. Many pictures taken with smiles and tears. For class of 2020, you won't have this very special event. 4 years in the making, it's really a hard feeling, right? A feeling that you cannot find graduation, a feeling that you will not find history in the future. But you know what? History will certainly find you in the future. Imagine years later, history will remember the class of 2020 was so special and so unforgettable. Every single one of you took such hard challenge without being on campus, but still finished all the classes and won very deserved degrees. History will be certainly very proud of you. I graduated from ISE at Viterbi Engineering School at USC in 2007. Soon after I started my job, financial crisis hit our country. Stock market crashed, many houses foreclosed. The company I was working at, for the first time in its history, laid off many employees. As a new college graduate, to be honest, I was really scared. I had to keep learning new things to be competitive. And hey, you know what? After the crisis, I guess I became a pretty competent engineer, which allowed me to grow my career in later years. Crisis always creates opportunities. You are all facing a crisis right now, and it means you have a great opportunity in your hand. It's not luck and easiness making great engineers and scientists. It's hardship and difficulty making them. So class of 2020, although the road ahead of you will be tough, but the best is yet to come. Congratulations on your graduation and take the children's spirit. Fight on. The future is in your hands.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Perez. I'm the Chief Information and Engineering Officer for UPS and a very proud USC graduate. Congratulations, USC graduates. What an outstanding accomplishment. You really should be very proud to reach this milestone in your life and now in your beginning career. Getting a degree from USC is very special. It definitely was special for me when I finished. And finishing also under the current circumstances, my goodness, is truly impressive. I am so glad that you chose Industrial and Systems Engineering. My education at USC has been life-changing, and choosing Industrial and Systems Engineering has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. You see, it helped me grow at UPS in many different domains. It allowed me to apply the principles of engineering in all different aspects of our business. And throughout my engineering understanding and the lessons I learned at USC, I was able to find opportunities for improvement in basically everything I did. See, at UPS, we use Industrial and Systems Engineering to help us be more effective, help us be more efficient, improve the quality of absolutely everything we do. And today, industrial engineers in the company play a critical role, just like they did many years ago. Industrial engineers are responsible for our planning, for our forecasting, for our measurement. They also help us measure the way that we provide service to our customers. They're engaged in all kinds of different quality initiatives. They help us implement technology, and they're a source of innovation and creativity across the organization that drives technology projects so that we can do better as a company. Industrial engineers are embedded in every aspect of our business today. Now that you've done with school, and now that you are ready to start applying some of the things that you learned, I thought I'd share with you some simple principles that have helped me throughout my career with the company. The first one is that you never stop learning. That's a fact. After 30 years with this organization, since the time I graduated from USC, I've never stopped learning. And to this date, I'm still learning about the great aspects of this business. Number two, I encourage you to do the jobs that you will influence through Industrial and Systems Engineering. The best engineers that I work with are those who understand the jobs from the ground up and can apply their engineering know-how to make those jobs better, easier, more efficient. And even since the day I started, I've relayed back to the lessons that I learned when I was doing some of those jobs. You see, I was a UPS driver for a period of time, which truly taught me how the job gets done. And as I make decisions today, understanding how those jobs get done certainly helped me in being more effective at my job. Number three, there's always something to improve. Industrial engineers have in them this innate ability to see processes, to see how things get done, and find ways of doing them better. Number four, It's really important you take ownership of your career from day one. Don't leave it to chance. You need to understand the things you need to learn, the things you need to apply, how you can apply what you learned in school so that you can progress through your career. Don't be afraid of taking risks, and it's very important that at the end, you take that ownership so that you can create value for the organization that you work for. Number 5, it's really important that you're present. You see, leaders in companies are looking for participants in the success of the organization. Folks that are connected, folks that are constantly providing ideas, ways of doing things better. And number 6, very importantly, let's make sure that there's always respect towards others, that you always work effectively with the teams that you support, and ultimately that you get results. With that being said, I wish you great success now that you're graduating from USC, and remember, fight on.
Congratulations, ISC graduates of 2020. Well done, and your degree is well deserved, and it's exactly what you're going to need to be the leaders that we need in these challenging times. I look forward to seeing you again as alumni on campus, and I look forward to your leadership in the world. Congratulations, graduates, and fight on.
Next, we present a video montage of the ISC faculty and staff wishing the class of 2020 their best. Please welcome the faculty and staff.
To all graduating students from the Daniel J. Epstein Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering, congratulations. This is a great day, and I want to join in celebrating your accomplishments. You know, there's an old saying, may you live in interesting times. Some people take this as a challenge to be equal to the adversity that they encounter in life. There's no question, we've been challenged this year by adversity, and we are definitely living in interesting times. Whether you're earning a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or a doctoral degree, you've overcome adversity to earn your degree this year. As you face challenges in the future, continue to be strong and fight on.
Epstein ISC graduates, congratulations on this great accomplishment. I'd like to wish you the best in your future endeavors. Keep in touch and fight on.
Hi, this is Yong Chen. Congratulations to all of the ISG graduates. Today is a great day. It is a day to celebrate with your families and friends. A day I believe you have been waiting for a long time. This year is also special. Due to the pandemic, it is a difficult time for everyone, especially for new graduates who are trying to find a job. I wish that all of you do well wherever you go and in whatever you plan to do. From today, you are now a proud USC graduate. Take the experience at USC with you. Keep in touch with the fellow students and friends you have made here. And never forget that you are always welcome to come back and visit us in the future. Finally, congratulations again to each of you, and may you all succeed in the years ahead.
Congratulations to our 2020 graduates. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Dear ISC class of 2020, congratulations for reaching this milestone. We are all very proud of you. I wish you the very best in both your professional and personal lives. Please remember to keep in touch with us. We would love to hear from you all. I will leave you now with this quote from Pablo Picasso. Everything you can imagine is real. Stay strong, resilient, and fight on.
It only seems appropriate to do this on Zoom. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. I like everything we do for the most part, but you are the best part of what we do. I encourage you to consider going to graduate school. It is a transformative experience. I'm a happy person, but I've never really been happier than that first year in graduate school. It's a chance to focus on what you really like about the world without clearing the decks of a lot of ancillary requirements. In any event, congratulations, fight on.
Hello, graduating class of 2020, and congratulations. This is quite a milestone and you should be very proud. And congratulations to our graduates' families who have supported them through their studies, and to our amazing faculty and staff who are just as happy for our graduates as the families are for completing yet another successful academic year. This is not how any of us envisioned to celebrate this day, and it is just another sobering reminder of how unpredictable life can be. My hope is that you have gained some skills through your education at USC that will help you to battle life's unpredictable challenges, and I hope that you will always be victorious. It was an honor to work with you and to get to know you, and I wish you all the best with your future endeavors. Good luck and fight on.
Hello, Viterbi graduates. I'm Naj Meshkati. I'm a professor in Civil Environmental Engineering Department and Industrial and Systems Engineering Department. I would like to congratulate you on this fantastic milestone in your life. Having a degree in engineering from USC Viterbi School of Engineering is really a great achievement. This is really the beginning of a fantastic life and career for you. As I've mentioned to many of you that have been in my classes, I see 370 human factors, engineering diplomacy, freshman academy, freshman seminar on technology and environment. Those of you that have been with me, you know that I've been always telling you that the sky is the limit for you. And I truly believe that. Sky is the limit for you.
This is a poem by Billy Collins called Envoy. Go, little book, out of this house and into the world. Carriage made of paper rolling toward town, bearing a single passenger, beyond the reach of this jittery pen and far from the desk and the nosy gooseneck lamp. It is time to decamp, put on a jacket and venture outside. Time to be regarded by other eyes, bound to be held in foreign hands. So off you go, infants of the brain, with a wave and some bits of fatherly advice. Stay out as late as you like, don't bother to call or write, and talk to as many strangers as you can. I want to make one correction, which is call and write all the time. I want to hear from you guys. I miss you. Congratulations on graduating and best wishes for your future.
I want to thank all the speakers for their inspirational words. Although they may come from diverse backgrounds, they all share the common purpose of using engineering principles to solve society's most pressing problems. It is this common purpose that will fuel us to meet today's and tomorrow's challenges. Congratulations once again to the class of 2020. You have continuously shown that the students are the heart and soul of any great university. I hope you eventually find your dream job. I did, but it took 4 attempts, so please be patient. As newly minted graduates, you're now welcome to join us in our annual alumni mixer, held at the beautiful penthouse suite at the USC Tower in downtown Los Angeles. I hope to see you at the live graduation ceremonies and alumni mixer next year. We conclude the program with this photo slideshow, which we hope you enjoy, and fight on.